Okay, what's up, people? So, I moved my kernel over, and I actually have to mount my drive now. So, let me see. What I got mounted? Got nothing. I want to mount it. I'm not going to CH root in. I'm just going to show you what's going on back there. So, we'll say SDA 7. We'll try 7. Oh. But, moved over. Whew. I moved over my kernel and everything. And I'm okay. But I had some problems with it. And you shouldn't get it. Because you don't, well, hopefully, hopefully you don't do what I do when I try to move stuff over. I actually move a lot of things. And I think that I moved a lot of things and I got caught in a little, moment that could have been a blooper. And what happened was I had to do a FS check on my, my target drive. Okay, I clone I cloned 2 drives, so I can say something like fdisk L. Okay, I don't have any GPM, so I'm gonna say, oh, I did a little thing to make GPM too, so now I can make pointers easily, pointing easily. What is my thing? I called it Mouser. Okay, and you see I got a little GPM going on. So it's like clear and fdisk. Let's say I usually clone. What I do is I'll take, this would be the, sorry, it's been a long day. This will be the original LFS. Okay, I'll clone it over as soon as I get it down. You know, soon when we installed LFS, I cloned this one over immediately. Okay, and I worked on this one, did some tests on this one, this and that, and then I go ahead and I delete this one, which actually puts SDA 8 back up into SDA 7. Change the fstab, and I clone that back over to a new drive. So, but anyway, my SDA 7 took a dump on me. Sorry. Which was pretty alarming, because I was contemplating on if I needed to clone this or not, and I had already cloned it, and I did a test on the clone, and then I stopped, and I was going to clone the target drive, and I said, I'll be alright. So I really was working without a clone, and at the last moment I said, let me clone this thing. You know, always better safe than sorry, and a good thing I did, because I caught an FS check in the middle of the thing, and it on the reboot, I caught an FS check on the reboot, checked out the FS, and it was good, and I guess some inodes got moved around, and that machine would not boot, so I had to scrap the SDA 7, clone back over SDA 8, and move some stuff around and all that other stuff like that. But that happened right after the kernel. And when I was doing the kernel, I got something like file not found, period. And that was at grub boot. So file not found. That was very alarming, but kind of weird. Alright, so enough of me jib jabbering. This is what you should have, something like this in your boot directory. Okay. Now, of course that's wrong. CD into mount SDA 7. You should have something like this. Watch your names when you move stuff over. Okay. You're just moving stuff over just like in the original, when we originally made it. Okay, nothing fantastic. But watch your names when you move it over. Kind of want to keep the names, well, you do want to keep the names kind of similar to some extent, okay? I try to name this system map .3 .8.1.1, and I don't know. I got a little error on that. But actually, I'm not going to yet, or in this tutorial. I'll probably pick it up in another tutorial. I want to copy this kernel. I don't want that .net or -net after it, so I'm going to copy that to the original kernel there. And I don't see why it should make a difference, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, these are kernels. These are kernels you should get. And don't forget to update your grub, okay, and everything else like that. And if I say if stat, you should see another driver here, okay, another device right here, and that is your YLNO. You should have a YLNO down here, okay, if you went that direction. The reason why I don't have YLNO is because I don't have mine enabled yet over here, and that's okay. I'm not really in the machine, but you should get something like that. So in the next coming tutorials, I really don't know when they'll be, but they'll probably be soon. We're gonna load this puppy up. I don't want to do it today. I've done quite a bit on the LFS today, and I think that my batteries are dying. And it's better off for me not to mess with anything else, because I almost lost my LFS when I did what I did. So we need ifconfig still. We need some network tools. We need iwconfig. So even though you have a wireless card up, connecting, it's not going to be so easy. Okay. You still don't have WPA supplicant. You don't have DH client. You don't have any of those tools that are kind of needed for any type of password authentication or anything else like that. You could maybe add with IFCFG. You can add an address with that, but I don't know if you can actually add a access point with that. So, but we'll talk about that later. And we'll load up and we'll get the bare essentials that we need. We'll get a web browser going, and we'll get a whole bunch of other stuff like that. Make it so you can actually use it. So, I mean, you can use it now. It just takes time and time. So, hope you guys like this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.